Great stuff, Paige. Your DNA, it is your fingerprint. There is no one else like you. We all know that. So doesn't it make sense there is no other type of diet and exercise that would work for everybody, not just you? You having trouble losing weight? Those stubborn pounds? I know how you feel. The answer could be in your DNA. Terri Suresh, nurse practitioner and founder of Hormonal Health and Wellness Centers, can share some insight on DNA testing for weight loss and a healthy lifestyle. Thanks so much for coming in today, Terri.
Thanks for having me again. I love it.
I know very few people who don't struggle with their weight one way or the other.
Right.
It can be very frustrating.
Yep.
So how DNA testing, you say, can make a huge difference. That sounds almost too good to be true, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It does almost sound too good to be true, but to your point, DNA is our fingerprint. We're born with specific genetic markers for everything from our hair to our eyes, everything, and even down to what our bodies metabolize, food-wise best, how our bodies exercise, what exercise fits for us. And so the DNA testing for healthy weight and managing weight can really help people hone in on what's best for them, and it really takes the guesswork out of it and all this yo-yo, well, I'll try this and I'll try that and I'm going to do spin and that doesn't work and so forth and so on. So it is pretty exciting.
So if you really feel like you're stuck at a plateau or
Yes.
whatever, that might be the thing that could turn things around for you. So why did you decide to bring DNA testing into the wellness centers?
Well, primarily because, to your point, by and large, most everyone is struggling with either maintaining a healthy weight or losing weight. And when we get our patients in and we balance their hormones, our hormone balancing program via pellets is very specific and tailored to the patient. Once we get the thyroid fixed, because you can't lose weight without those balanced. But then if you're still struggling, it just made total sense to bring in a program that can be based on the platform of DNA to really hone in on what works best for you rather than the guesswork. And I'm really, really excited about bringing the platform in because it just fits perfectly with our already tailored to you programs.
So we all like to know that something has worked.
Right.
What is the success record when you use DNA testing with weight loss?
Yeah, so if you were ever a Biggest Loser fan, and you ever noticed that they would have them doing different things kind of in the background with their trainers, well, this exact DNA test and this exact lab was the lab that they used on the first 10 seasons of The Biggest Loser. And so that is one big way that we can see that it's success. But the anecdotal, just of patients that have taken the dietary recommendations, part of this testing, the patients will get literally a book this thick that tells you what diet works best for you. For myself, I found out Mediterranean diet is what works best for me. Makes total sense. I feel the best when I eat that way. And that's another clue. When you eat certain things and you just have this, this bloaty, it's probably a clue that that's not something that your body should eat. We have patients that have just followed the diet and lost 30 pounds in 6 months without even doing anything else.
That's interesting. It's almost intuitive then. Okay, real quickly, other uses for DNA testing you're
Lots
of,
about? Yeah, very exciting. We've got DNA testing for heart disease risk, cancers, uterine, breast, colon cancers. It really can help you decide which track you should go on. Should you take those medications or have that radical surgery? And then DNA for what drugs work best in your body. Really exciting. And you have a seminar that you wanted to mention. Yes, we have a seminar coming up on April 30th. It's all day. It's free consultations with the representative from Pathway Genomics, which is the genetic DNA testing we use, and he can answer all your questions, do a deep dive, and take your blood work if you want. Okay, well, I might be intrigued by that because I got about 5 pounds or more than that, actually. They just won't go away. Yep. Thanks, Terri, for coming in. Appreciate it. It's a hard thing to lose weight. You can find out more by calling Hormonal Health and Wellness and Aesthetic Centers, sorry about that, in Southlake. The number is 817-328-8376. In Rockwall, it's 469-402-1877, or you can also just log on to hormonalhealthandwellness.com. And we'll be right back.